Hi folks, we're going to continue our series here on firearms and firearm safety. Again, Mike Doherty from Southwest Florida, firearms instructor. Um, One of the questions that I get very often relates to the fact that Florida 2 years ago became a Second Amendment state. In fact, we're just coming up, I think July is the second anniversary. Now, before I go farther, I want to take one moment and reiterate, as I have in other videos, that I am not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice. This is for informational consumption only. All right. So, I often get the question, why do I need to take the CCW course? We're constitutional now, we're Second Amendment. I'm going to buy the gun, I'm going to wait the 3 days, I'm going to put it in my pocket and go about my business, and I don't need to go sit through a lengthy course and then go out on the range and shoot and qualify. What I usually do at that point is bring up a couple of examples as to why that may not be the right approach, and why having the CCW in your wallet is so critically important. It's really invaluable. So maybe the best example of this is I get a question, what happens to me if I'm driving through a school zone, I'm driving past the elementary school, and I'm doing 23 and in a 20, I'm not paying attention to the yellow blinking light, and I'm pulled over by a police officer. The answer is that in all likelihood, the officer is going to have some discussion with you regarding what you have in the car, anything that he needs to know about. You're going to offer up that you do have a firearm. He is then going to ask you if you have a CCW. I know this because I received my first traffic ticket in 25 years recently. And I had, when the officer approached the car, I had my driver's license, my CCW, my registration, and my insurance all in my left hand and up on the steering wheel. He took the driver's license and the CCW, and then very quickly brought me back the document to sign and gave me the ticket, which was totally appropriate. I was speeding, and it was my fault. So the question again is, you're driving through a school zone, you're within 1,000 feet of a school and school property, and you don't have a CCW. That is a violation of Florida state law statute 790.115, and if you're found guilty of that, it is a third-degree felony, and it carries up to a 5-year penalty. Additionally, it's a violation of the federal law, Gun-Free School Zone Act, and the federal statute number is 18 USC section 922 subsection Q. So that also carries a 5-year penalty, and it makes you a third-degree felon. In Florida, there is no tolerance for firearms being anywhere near our schools or our children. And when it comes to this kind of thing, our law enforcement don't mess around. So there's, I think, a couple of really good examples of why you need to take the CCW course. It's not that we're trying to inconvenience anybody. We're trying to save people from getting themselves into a really bad situation because they didn't want to take a couple of 3 hours and spend some time with an instructor and learn the ins and outs of this. And of course, the law is one piece of the CCW class. Firearm safety, how the gun works, and then qualification on the range are the other pieces to the puzzle. So, best advice, no, it's not mandatory anymore, but take the CCW course. It's really worth it.